This is why 17 years of a relationship didn't work out. Healing through mental health can be so beautiful, especially when you're on the other side, but it can also be so challenging. And I put a lot of thought into why my relationship didn't work out, what some of those challenges were, and how I might be able to help you if you are in a similar situation or going through something like this. So if I look down, I've done some writing, I have some ideas to share. So you don't want to use your partner as a therapist. In the beginning of my relationship and throughout, I talked to my partner a lot about what I was going through because the way I processed my emotions was through talking about it. And doing this, a lot of the conversation became about me. And in turn, it's almost like your partner adopts this rescuer role, and you don't want that either. You don't want them to become your rescuer. You don't want to look at them like they're here to save you because you save yourself. So really analyzing and evaluating how much you share, because it is important to talk about it. But again, this is why we have therapists. This is why we have coaches. You don't want to get too immersed into that therapist rescuer role with your partner. Now you want to talk to your partner, and help them understand what you are moving through so that they can meet you on your level, so that they can really adapt to what you're going through, know how to support you, because they can't possibly guess. And if they're not in it and they're not experiencing what you're experiencing, how could they know what you need? How could they know how to show up for you? And how could they possibly understand how to support you? So making sure you articulate these things, because this is something I didn't do in the beginning. And if your partner's willing to learn and understand, then you are working together as a team. And it's not all about you, right? I think this is the important part that we miss. It's like when we are immersed in what we are going through, the challenges, the heavy weight, the emotions, it really is hard to see beyond ourselves. But when you're talking to your partner, make sure you ask them, how are you feeling? What are you going through? How does this make you feel? And what do you need for support? Again, it's just seeing beyond ourselves. And this is just a friendly reminder, because I know that I got lost within my own self and sometimes didn't see my partner and what they were going through. Again, you can look at getting a coach and a therapist together if it feels too heavy weighted for the two of you to kind of move through it. Because if you don't understand what you are going through, how could you possibly articulate this to your partner? And this is why a therapist or a coach can really help the two of you grow together as a couple. And it is so important to have fun. When you are going through your mental health challenges, sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes we forget how to have fun because we are so lost within ourselves. Our brain can't even possibly think about it. This is where like the fake it till you make it works, you guys. You really, really have to put yourself out there and enjoy time together, because it is hard work to get to the other side of the challenges you are moving through when you are healing. But the fun actually helps you heal. So have fun, get out there, fake it till you make it, really embrace the moments, have the adventures together as a couple, because it's going to keep you growing and make your bond that much stronger. And within it, I often felt sorry for myself. And when I felt sorry for myself, I would overcompensate. And what do I mean about overcompensate? In my relationship, because I would feel sorry for myself, it was almost like I felt like I wasn't lovable for the challenges I was going through with my mental health. So it was like, oh, I'm going to cook for my partner. I'm going to clean for my partner. I'm going to do, because if I do, then I'm going to be loved. And I couldn't possibly be just loved for who I was. But this overcompensation for my own insecurities actually took away from the time in my relationship. I was pulling away from my relationships and feeding into my insecurities and victimizing myself, which actually kept me small. You do not want to be small. You are worth so much, and your healing journey is a journey. And if you see it that way, you can keep moving forward and just be you instead of overcompensating for something you think is putting you at a deficit. You can be loved just for you and all of you. The love you need changes. This hits me hard and makes me really emotional as I share this with you, because in the beginning of my relationship, the love I needed really was tough love. That tough love taught me how to love myself, taught me how to carry myself, and actually it really is what helped me heal. But what I didn't notice is the love that I needed within my relationship started to shift and change. And this is why having conversations about our needs are important. I think as a society, we almost think needing and articulating what we need is a bad thing. And it isn't a bad thing. It is a really good thing, because if you focus on what you need as a person and you can share that in your relationship, you can grow together. And you could also hear if your partner has the ability to give you what you need. So again, understanding the love you need as you grow, as you shift, as you change, and this is even beyond mental health, can change. And having those conversations and being able to be aware of them is so important, and there is no shame in needing something different. I also think it's really important to dream together, and this is something that I lost sight of. And if you are moving through mental health challenges, you can lose sight of your dreams. You can lose sight of your future because, again, you are so focused on wanting to feel better. And of course you want to feel better. I wanted to feel better. But within that, not dreaming takes away from the future that you are trying to build together. So dreaming together is so important. But the biggest thing I want you to take away from all of this today is this is your individual journey. And I don't want you to base your worth on a relationship. And as I moved through the loss of 17 years, what I learned the most was the love I have for myself. And everything you seek outside of yourself is all within you. This is your journey. This is your adventure. And as you heal and as you move through life, you are guided if you trust in the journey and trust in yourself. Everything you need is within you.